Hey, BIOL-1 students, welcome to week 11. I just sent out an announcement and an email and posted in the modules the study guide for exam 3. And that exam will be delivered just like your Canvas quizzes have been done, but it will be longer and worth more points. So you won't have to do any new technology. So I just want to walk you through what's coming up this week to try and help people stay on track. So from our homepage, if you check out announcements, the world's slowest internet. Is it going? Announcements. So if you click on that announcements, it will be due April 16th, which is a week from Thursday. And so it will be open book, open note, any other materials, just like you have been doing for your Canvas quizzes. But unlike your Canvas quizzes, which you could have worked on collaboratively, you cannot work collaboratively with anyone else on this exam. And I'm just trusting you on this. I'll open that quiz on Friday, April 10th, and I will send out another announcement and email regarding that. You'll have 2 chances to go through the exam just in case you accidentally submit before completing. The definitions and multiple choice will automatically be graded. And what will happen with the definitions is you'll be provided with the definition itself, and you will supply the word that the definition is describing. Multiple choice are the same as always, and then the short answer, the question will be there, and there'll be a text box for you to type in your answer. Likewise, for the thought question will appear, and there'll be a text box for you to type in your answer. And so I've provided the study guide in that announcement. I sent it via email, and I'll show you where it is in the modules. And that is not what I wanted. There we go. The study guide. It's going to be covering chapters 6, 7, and 8. I did pull the vocabulary and study guide questions out of each module, though those are also still in each module. So there's a vocabulary and study guide for each of the chapters. And this time there will be only one thought question, and you're still getting it in advance. There'll be a pedigree, there'll be separate questions to answer for different aspects of that pedigree. So if you go into the modules for this week, oh, scoochy, scoochy. It's last week. Oh, as a reminder, you absolutely need to make sure you have taken these lab quizzes. They're not optional. Just like they would have been in a face-to-face class, they are required, and that way you can keep getting all the points that were listed in the syllabus. And participate in that group discussion. And participating just means when you open up that group discussion, eventually you hit a reply. So you need to have a short statement what you learned and reply to at least one other student. So you just hit reply, and then you can put your response in there, and Colette will be grading that. And that is worth 15 points, because if you had turned in an actual paper lab report, it would have been 15 points. We're trying to make sure that the number of points that were promoted in the syllabus in the beginning will still be available to you. I know that when I was in my introductory science classes, it was often the lab points that saved my grade point. So we want to make sure there's still plenty of opportunity to get low stakes, small amounts of points many, many times by completing those lab discussions and taking those lab quizzes. So the deadline for last week's lab is tomorrow, Wednesday, April 8th. So make sure you go in there and take care of that. And this week's discussions or lectures, we are talking about Mendelian genetics. So there's the quiz that's due today. There's Wendy Wigg's lecture on heredity, the PowerPoints, and there are some study guides for that. And then for Thursday, there's a lecture on chromosomes and inheritance, and the quizzes that are due on Thursday with the study guides and helpful resources. And I'm going to try to find a couple of more practice things that I believe I even put on the study guide. There is a link to practicing genetics problems. So make sure you go back and take care of everything from lab, because that is due tomorrow. That is the cutoff. And Colette will be getting this week's lab up either today or tomorrow. So if you have any problems or questions, email me through Canvas. We can have an email discussion. We can have a Confer Zoom meeting where I can pull up my screen and help you work out problems. I've had that with a couple of students, and it's been really constructive. So I hope you're all safe and well, and let me know if you're having any problems. Bye-bye.